あー、こんばんは。よし、続き遊びます。今日は街にまで行きたいっす。少なくとも。文明死神のなんちゃらってずっと続くのかな、この後。念動力のスキルは重いアイテムを動かすことができる。そうなんだ。よし。とりあえずこっち、海岸沿いに沿って行こう。なんかこっちに人いたけど、まあ、ちょっと一旦無視で。それはドワーフさんはどこ行ったんだ？あ、人がいる。走ってきてる。
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
疑惑がその顔をしかめさせ、ピッチ。あんた弁明す。それはあなただという肯定する。OK。あんたにメッセージがある。バランリベル。黒牛邸の2階。あ、しまった。取引。どっか行っちゃった。鶏がいっぱいな。リトルグリメット。OK。リトルトリュフ。泥棒ではない。ビッグマージ。卵がなくなったらしい。ビッグマージってどこにいるんです？上か？いな。地下。ビッグマージってどこにいるんですか？ここじゃない。トリュフ、クリムレット、ロレット、リトルウィンク。人がおる。何の会もしてるんだ。お、マギステル。あれ、あの家解決したから素通りでなのかな。許された。ドリフト。 沈黙
The
の番
silent
人。
monk's stitched lips are the color of sea ice.
ってことは
The expected happened.
元ソース使いか。
The silent monk, like every other.
レベル9だ。到着。
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times. I wonder if they'll remember me.
あ、左手沿いに探索するか。なんか、毒沼が汚染されまくって。
I've got years of fishing experience behind me, and I'm reduced to begging to gut and clean what catchers make it back.
That's it. Barrels on the double. You too, Julian. Show 'em how it's done, man.
マギステル・ジュリア。
These sacks weigh like lead. It's a disgrace I have to toil like this. I'm a magister, not a damn silent monk. That's
マギ
it.
ステル・レイン。
The barrels and the chests. Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your back. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you, the wolf eyeing the deer.
どこに行くのか
I'm
聞く。
going nowhere right at this moment.
どこへ行く気もない。
Nowhere since something crossed my path, and oh so very sharply. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands?
なんだこれ、
Your
不穏だぞ。
body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods.
マリを救った。いくつか経緯を示してくれると幸いだ。
Respect.
あれ
Try rank.
He licks his lips, dry flesh.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
な、彼の遊びはなんだ
My favorite one.
マイファイブフィーバリ
I'm
な
very
んちゃらなんちゃら
good at what I do, see? I don't even need a source. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current
あー、
of
性
filth.
格歪んでん
That
な
is to say, best convince me I was mistaken.
お、説得チャンス。どれも微妙だな。マギステルになろうとは思ってないし。ダリス城と食事なんかしたっけ？食事なんかしたっけ？これは嫌だから真ん中にしとくか。記憶にないけど。説得してきた。
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the... Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. No doubt a trusty... It seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day, but they do.
ドワーフが起こしているトラブルとは何なのか。
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? What are you, hmm? A mule? I've need of a rat catcher.
あれ、経験値もらった。ネズミ取り屋を必要としている。具体的な情報が必
Of
要。
course. I must depart post haste. But Julian here will stay behind.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you.
ああ、
Like I said, Julian is... And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
東京の者たちを狩るつもりはない。やだな。ドワーフ探せってことか、これ。ネズミ探し。とりあえず調べるだけ調べるか。
How very... One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like, should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager...
通過令状。
My signature will placate. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the galley. The time has come, my stitched-lit lovelies. We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
とりあえずこの場はしのいだっぽいな。あ、船が。
Left behind like a dog. Blah. Curses upon that ship.
ジュリアン
The
君が
Magister is rubbing
置い
the
てかれ
dirt
た。
off his robes, none the worse for wear.
You, the so-called friend of Dallas. I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth... Yes, I am very much aware. Now answer me. Did you meet with a Magister caravan on your way into
マギ
town?
ッセのキャラバンに出
The
会った
hour's
か。
growing late and I'm beginning to worry
出会った。
something might have gone wrong. By the bishop's bones, you saw it? Out with it.
何が起きたん
What
だ。
happened?
ドワーフの略奪者は見てない。ボイドウォークにやられたってことにでいいか。
Voidwoken. That means source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And of a fair Raymond, that old goat, always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumor has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these
なんか
acts of
どんどん
sabotage.
経験値が入るな。
That is what I want you to prove.
レイモンドはこれらの妨害行為の背後にはドワーフの女王がいるとか主張している。なぜドワーフが下手人だと疑っているのか。
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labor, sure. And hard work. You know what Queen Justinia is like.
ジャスティニアン。
A tyrant and a master strategist to boot. There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his
黒牛邸の地下の隠れ家。バレてるじゃん。隠れ家なのに。
It may be interesting to have a word with him.
あ
Find
ー
out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs.
ドリフトミッ
To
ド
the
の
west of
西。
Driftwood.
死神の絶壁。
It's wild territory, remote and hostile. Where I believe, should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you are in that case. Go forth and let the hunt commence.
ドワーフたちの放棄。これは、マギステル対策をドワーフがしてるってことか。それなら手伝いたいところですが。
Hello, mister.
The little boy looks at you. He
You be careful. My daddy's a magister. No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here. We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim.
形を
He'll
ま
be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort
フォー
Happy.
トハッピーまで。
For joy?
フォートジョイまで行った。
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's gonna find his mum
マ
and
マ
bring
を
her
探
home.
しに、
That's right. I think he's an idiot. And when he gets back, I'm going to tell him so.
ロックピックが売ってる。買いたいけど、ちょっと無理かな。
The water looks a bit cold to me.
ここにクエストマーカーもついてる。あ、誰かいるわ。あれ、会話してるセビルさんが。バーランドに引っかかってる。ただの通りすがりでトラブルは望んでないという。
Good. This town has enough prop. Tell me. Have you seen a man around here?
この辺りで男を見なかったか。灰色のひげ、灰色の街灯。
Madness in his eyes.
目には狂気が見えるやつ。もし彼を見つけたら知らせます。
The Magister's eyes narrow, and her...
It's vital that you report anything unusual. We must know. He arrived in Driftwood some days ago, dressed as a tinkerer.
修理屋の格好をして、
But
小物
nothing of it until
小物
others started
を
vanishing.
繰り返してた。我らの兄弟が消え始めるまで、何とも思っていなかった。
As soon as he knew we were onto him, he ran. We think he's hiding in here, but he's a cat now. Be on your way.
うん。何か事件が起こっているらしい。ワンコだ。
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up...
なぜ今更動物語
It turns towards you, like it's trying to tell you something.
ああ、セビルさん。セビルさんで話しかけたからか。
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
何に向かって吠えているのか。家の下にある悪いもの。邪悪な匂いだ。こっち？じゃあか。なんか、ひどいことになってるけど。なんだここ。我々は奴を見つけるのだ。マギステルかこれ。
The Magister turns, and his eyes fall...
Have you seen anyone leaving this place?
ああ、さっきの。
Grey cloak, grey beard, a satchel of book. Lucian's teeth. Where is that runt hiding? If you see anything suspicious, anything at all, he's a sorcerer dressed as a tinkerer.
修理屋の格好をした創設使い。
As soon as the tramp arrived, he fled into this stinking shed. But we'll find him again. We'll have our justice.
彼らの証拠はあまり強く見えない。
The Magister looks at you for a long, hard moment.
We have all the evidence we need. There will be no court of a... Now, I've got a coward to catch. Excuse me.
ああ。あ、
If any of
卵。
you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
ここにある何かを探している。人を探してるのか。
The stink of beer almost covers up the stink of fish.
これか？やべ。ひどい。俺こっちに話しかけたかっただけだ。
The dog
怒られ
sniffs
ちゃ
the
った
wooden decking, like there's something wrong.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong. I don't know, but there's something wrong, and it's underneath the floor. Be careful down there, miss.
この近く。 これ移動すると、また怒られんの？もうめんどくさいな。
The dwarf reaches into a barrel and pulls out a fish. His knife glides through the innards fall to the floor, landing in a pool of dark bile. You'd expect fish to smell, but these reek.
場所は死体で溢れたどんな戦場よりもひどい匂いがする。
You see the nose on my face, don't you? I bloody know it smells, and I don't care as long as it sells. But the boss has found a buyer for this lot. Is to be shipped off to Arts in the next wagon.
He runs his knife through another fish and flicks the blade.
I'd say your guess is as good as mine. Except I got the sense not to ask any questions.
The dwarf turns back to his work, slicing and disemboweling fish after fish, as the blood and black bile mix and swirl around his body.
樽の印が目についた。
Looking at the barrel, you see that
ブラック
someone
ハ
has
ウス。
scrawled black house on it in paint. You cast your eyes around to see that every barrel headed
アー
to
クスに出荷される樽。
Here, leave them barrels alone.
なんだろ
I'm gonna take a hike, so scram.
何か仕込んでるのか。ドワーフの反乱は、ここにはないな。サメ。とりあえず地下に入りたいっすね。ああ、ピックないんか。
Hail to your house and hail to the Queen. Does me down good to see a stout, proud dwarf and no miss. Ah, I see your mother raised you well, lad. I'm doing grand, thank you very much. A damn sight better than them up. Not wrong. Reds say jump and they ask how high. Not wrong, he says. Blimey. A disgrace is what it is. Glad to hear you say it. The day will come we'll overthrow 'em, you mark my words. Until then, I'll practice the art of gutting unspoiled fish. Fugitive. Ah, yeah. I don't think that's something I should be discussing with strangers. That's baloney, and you know it. An old dwarf like me ain't so... No, no, I shan't be baited. I ain't saying nothing on the topic no more.
だが、英雄。彼には選択肢などないという。彼の義務だ。
Godspeed, buggered fine.
The dwarf leans in and begins whispering.
This fella runs along, right? Sweating, panicking. Red's hide in a barrel, you fool, I yelled. And what do you know? He did. Problem is, he's still in there. Been hours. Can't go nowhere, he can't.
ああ、やっぱ地下にいるのかな。ちょっとロックピックないっすか。
So much as a rat's hair out of place. You tell the magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
人がいすぎて、誰と会話したのかわかんなくなる。確か子供がクピック持ってたよ。いただこう。
The little boy beside her.
We're waiting for Joe.
Let's ちょっと、見つけんのやめて。セットレベルが足りない。そう。進めな。何ありないだと。レベル2なんだっけど。ちょっとこれ以上はないな。脱出者めっちゃいいじゃん、これ。成長期は即座に2の能力値ポイントを得る。
Joe's a good swimmer.
ああ、ど根性いいか
I miss Joe.
な。まあいいや。諦める。
A stick of beer almost covers up the stink of fish.
この人と会話してないのだ。
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish.
Fascinating. Oh my, I mean, no, what do you want?
The dwarf brushes your hand.
I do not have, I ain't got no time for talking, dwarf or not. I've got...
The dwarf appraises you for a moment.
Whatever's wrong with these fish is causing a lot of hardship for a lot of folk. I want to figure out what's happening to them, see if there's anything that can be done. Ah, I see you appreciate learning. Maybe you'll be willing to help me. I need to study the effects of eating these fish.
魚を食べる効果を研究する必要がある。身をもってな。
Well, on your way then. I'm...
Looking for a good time, mate? Head downstairs in the Black Bull Tavern. Tell the lummox blocking
不
the
動
way
指定の地下に向かいな。
gave you a tip off.
プレイ自身に秘密を聞いたって伝える。
Grisha's still the favorite.
ここは、ドワーフがいっぱいいる街なのか。なんだ。部屋開けちゃダメだ。
You see a man, well fed and wealthy, but stress has lined his face and narrowed his waist. He seems to be expecting you. He offers you a large and
大
rusty
きな錆びた鍵を差し出して。
You took your time. The magisters are searching the place, and
Brayton
Lord needs to get his
Barnes.
stuff out of the basement if he doesn't want to lose it.
He squints at you. He was
You're not with Loha.
あれやべ。仲間だと。
eyes you.
No, no, I don't believe you are. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to good. Now don't let me detain you any further.
He turns back to his work.
バレちゃった。一回チャンスはないんですか？
You're still here. Try.
なかった。しまった。しまったなぁ。いや、嘘をつくべきだ。とりあえずロハールがここにいるんだな。きっと近い。
Take that, sorcerer. Dallas, get her.
You're dead, Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead.
Here, mister. Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does he?
ルールは破られるためにある。いや、違うと思う。
See? Told ya. But don't worry, you won't put a source collar on me, Dallas. I'm a big bad evil sorcerer and I'll kill you dead.
I hate this game.
もう遊び嫌い。ロックがかかってる。誰か寝てるな。マジか。メモリエラーか。どっからやり直しなの？話しかけて、鍵もらっちゃうか。さすがに。長いな。まだゲームの立ち上げか。イヴァンってこの一番手前の人間か。 扉を開く前だ。よし。鍵もらおう。あ。
The Magister turns.
Dwarf, have you seen a human acting suspiciously near here? Grey cloak, grey beard, satchel blast. Well, if you do see anything odd, report it immediately. There is a foul creature lurking in one of these.
汚らわしい生き物。グールが逃げているわけではないようだが。
The Magister looks at you.
What? A ghoul? Of course not.
人魚の類か？
No. Have you lost your...
魚のゴーレムか？
Will you shut up? It's a human, a sorcerer dressed as a tinkerer. He's behind the disappearance. As soon as we asked him about it, he fled. Who knows what he's done with our divine brothers?
その修理屋が原因だとどうやって確かめたのか。
He was seen with the effects of one of our company. Not only was he behind her disappearance, he brazenly flaunted it in the tavern. We chased him to this factory, but lost him on the docks. Now, I have a patrol to complete.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stressed.
You took your time. The Magisters are searching the place, and Lorha... Good. And if you get caught,
Yatta.
I know nothing about it, and this conversation never happened. Good day.
よし。じゃあ、下に行っちゃいますか。いやー、どうせここなんでしょう。よし。さて、意外と広いぞ。ちょっと探索ちゃんとするか。拾えそうだし。微妙さかかい。200円。しゃぶ坂。27円。あ、ね。この本の各ページはすべて同じ内容です。治療を求める人について渡せるようになってます。諏訪の治療薬。はい。魚の貯蔵庫。 ロック中。痛い痛い痛い痛い。ドッグダメージ。ラギラギ。お高い。すげえ。960円。まあ。これ止まんないの強行突破。痛い。プリンスが死んでしまう。なんだ。わお、わお。強行突破だ。印のついた。いないな。ロハ君はいるのではない。鍵、ゲット。警備記録。タルが到着。神聖な2000のタレットタルが配置が完了した。タルを凝視しないでください。宝箱の鍵がどっかにある。やったー。300円。あ、燃えてる。匂いか。 ルなんていないけど。乗って何かができるわけでもない。ピックでこれを開けてみるか。げ開けれない。あった。無理やり開ける。そのうち壊れる。ドワーフがいるのかと。いなかったなぁ。金だ。金？あん。なんだ。ボイドウォークの魚の絵。医者に彼の魚は大丈夫だという。プラか魚を入れ替える。魚の入った樽に向かってこれを唱える。つまり、これ？
One barrel of fish stands out from the others. It's sealed and marked with a cross. Something about it seems familiar.
違ったな。ストロード。ロハールがこの樽の中に入ってんだ。
One barrel of fish stands out from the
ある
others,
わけよ。
sealed and marked with a cross.
いて。わあわあわあわあわあわあ。つまり、兵器を準備してるってことか。っていうことなのかな。罠が止まった。動き出した。別に何かがあるわけじゃないんだ。結局何しに入ってきたんだ僕ら。忘れよう。やべえ、拾っちゃった。
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across.
So many suspects, so many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot.
容疑者だ。
The elf leaps around abruptly.
What are you doing, dwarf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? Bah! Just another cowardly dwarf. The only one I want to fight is whoever's responsible for the disappearances of my Magister comrades in this town. 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood.
3人のマギステルたちが消えた。
But they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
ヒグマという名前の修理屋が犯人だと分かっている。違う。ヒグマだという修理屋だと思っているが、彼らは間違っている。
That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily I have to keep investigating. Keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. I served the Magisters for years with utter loyalty, but they banished all but humans from their ranks. I won't abandon them, though. They still need me. A sliver of honor, maybe? Not all rewards come in coin, dwarf. What? I serve with utter loyalty now and forever. Now get away from me and don't come back unless you have information I can use.
怒っちゃった。スチュワートの古い盾。なんだこれ。終わったから経験値もらったのかな。なんかそんな気がするな。選択肢ミスったか。
Pretty good, ain't he? Bet he'd even write a... This won't get me, you know?
You have interrupted my newest bar.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose...
Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed.
外には人に効果だけ胸を張る。
Normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you. Very well.
いつでも大丈夫。
He stares at you for a few
Interesting. Most fellow dwarves prefer drinking chants to the fine art I offer. But I see it. The redness of your nose, the lilt of your gait.
He smiles, a crooked smile.
Not that I could judge a dwarf for his drinking habits. After all, the kingdom is a shadow of its former self. Who is to blame for its collapse?
なんだこれ。ドワーフ王国のことなんか知らないからな。
While royalty feasts on fresh meat and grain. Condemn our queen, if you dare.
彼の挑戦を受け入れる。
The bard hems and haws, then bellows it.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic.
ああ、なんか風景を持ってるか。
Its resounding refrain. Raise a glass and praise the dwarven race.
Now that's a verse I can drink to.
A sip of rum, a frothy pint of ale.
Anyone up that looks at them funny. Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink.
Keep your eyes peeled. Ramos the Wanderer promised...
I don't give a rat's ass what they say downstairs. The Magisters is all that stands between us and the Voidwoken. We should be grateful.
Raise a glass and praise the dwarven race. Legendary a drop out of waste.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up. Then a smile creases his face. A smile carefully constructed to look
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the...
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you.
陰謀的なウインクをする。失敗した。
Sorry, I mistook you for a different kind of person. My mistake. I shall return to serving me other customers, and I wish
金を
you
差し出
good
す。
boring. I'm sorry. It's not about the money.
実際
Don't come back.
戻ってくる。そんな。プルーデンス。
And in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for a dwarf, but all the more impressive. You and my Neds might even get along. What brings you to drift?
私のナイルズは仲良くなれるかもしれない。ナイルズ。確認しよ
Yes, that's my boy.
う。あ、
Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen
ナイル
him.
ズのお母さんなんだ。プルーデンス。とりあえず嘘はつかない方向で。
A deviant? But what do you mean? Of course you are. I taught that boy right. Taught him to fear the divine's hand. Taught him till he was black and blue and cross-eyed. Obstinance, chastity, nothing.
She turns away from you and continues polishing the glass, eyes darting quickly around the bar.
Nothing. Not for you.
結局仲良くなれてない。ちょっと売れるもの売ろうかな。小物売り払おう。
telling you, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Yeah? You're good with the Magisters caging anyone up that looks at them funny.
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't
あ
I?
れ、あんまりないな。
For all I care, it's the great good.
こんなもんか。
I don't really know even a smaller good it would bit you on the arse. Far, between, out of the ale.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2, she slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the...
Nothing like a glass of the goods.
She slides another glass of ale toward you.
Bottoms up. Ah,
赤いを飲むんだ。
story about a lover who left me out cold. Names, mind your business. Can you just... Cheers.
Her gaze swivels around.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Another.
まだ飲むんだ。やめるべきだという。
Give me one.
何か理由をちょうだい。ああ。
She dumps a heavy arm around your shoulder and pulls you.
Look it. Look it.
She shows you the 2 swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm. She slaps.
I know how to make it better. I can fix it, all of it. There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she kisses downstairs, and now I'm different. It's in her lips. I changed the right way. And then, you understand how, sometimes you just want to be fine. Hey, Rudy. This guy says he's... Not all of us are so... Excuse me.
ちょっとよくわかんない。重い。酩酊状態。あれ、なんでこんな重いんだ？なんかもらった？洗濯が起きる。あれ、いつから重かったんだ？ パパスラッシュ。ロハールを探している。
He grins.
Loha didn't tell me to let anyone of your description
Oh.
in, so why should I?
英雄の選択肢使っていこう。
It's already mad as a bag of cats down there, and I've no intention of flinging another major yowler in there.
走り去りな。悪党スキルが。魔法の戦闘用ない。ああ、これいいな。高度優先度が高い。楽園のアミュレット。強えー。そして高え。すごい。いろいろついてる。 仕事について、めっちゃ欲しいや。か。これ、詳細が、はい。これ比較どこ行った？まあいいや。書くじゃん。あれアレクサンダーの該当何で脱いでんだおかしいな。ちょっと待って。なぜか裸になった。これで、あれか。持てなくなってる。
Back away from the stairs or you'll find out exactly.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
This town is
You're
poor,
willing to
but
risk
this
Fort
room
Joy for
is
one night
rich.
with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
You got that right.
The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows. And yet... Can you hear? The bell rings on. Perhaps I am already mad. But I swear I hear the bells.
She buries her head in her hands.
Make it stop!
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilda.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
これは、ベースとか。
It's a shame it is.
An absolute shame.
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor...
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorts.
こんな会話だ。
You're a true patriot.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. What do you want,
Still
fish? Huh. I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want? Guess that makes me a sinner. Perhaps you can help us settle an argument. Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Thatcher grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards, and Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
ボリスがリザードと共に交わった。として、フォートジョイに配置された。彼女が敵と寝ることになると言っている。お前はどう思う？
They look at you expectantly.
彼ら自身。一番上。
Thatcher bursts out laughing. Eden goes...
Get lost! Before I throw you in a cell for disrespecting a magister. 2 magisters. The magisters.
Thatcher doesn't look disrespected. Thatcher looks...
Disrespecting one magister's enough. Go on.
She turns back to her drink.
怒られちゃった。こっちがタッチャーさんか。船長室。 なんか寝てる。
Weathered and rugged, the man sleeps soundly. He mumbles in his sleep.
There's bad things in the caves. Bad.
His eyes open, but he doesn't see you.
Blood and oil do mix.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance.
The island is ruined and doesn't have a name. Don't go there.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. His eyes open, but he doesn't see.
Sawdust walls, mother.
His eyes open, but he doesn't.
Arcs for Lucian's day sounds nice.
His eyes flicker open, but he looks like he's still asleep. His eyes flick wide open, but he goes back to sleep.
寝ちゃった。開けようとも開けれるのかな。なんかいろいろあるな。
As you approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double take and laughs in recognition.
イファンを知ってるっぽいな。
And he's not at all what he seems.
Ifan bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. And they chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some Ifan claps the man on the back and...
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roos thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract.
製材所って何だっけな。
Roos camped out at the sawmill.
やべえ、この辺。うわ。ビビったー。こんばんは。
What on earth is that noise?
That would be my stomach, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs for a bit of stew.
やべえ、地雷踏んで死ぬかと思った。
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful.
なんかいまいちできることがよくわからんな。このペン。
You're right about that. Right as rain,
I'm not in love with you.
苦労してってことじゃないのか。入れないってこと。あ、いや違う。入れる。入れるじゃなくて。苦労してここだわ。この地下に来いって言われた気がするけど。
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe. Cinnamon, not nutmeg. There's a food shortage in these parts. Now, please, I must return to my work. You should speak to Loverick if you want food.
グレネード持ってるんだ、この人。
What's this? I found something.
お。はあ。見つかっちゃった。会話しないとダメだな、こういうの。地下に来いって言われた気がするけどな。いろいろありすぎてよくわかんない。お、フルイットさん。
Well, there's a fun face. Byron and I, you stay out of trouble.
Come on, can't I go and play with the others? I'm watching you, stranger.
よそ者扱いされてる。
But
The Magister startles, realizing that...
What do you want, dwarf? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation. Of course I wouldn't. What good have bloody dwarves ever done for anyone? Now answer me. Why are you here?
リフトウッドに来たばっかりだ。
Well, mind your bloody step in future. I've an investigation to carry out, and I don't need any more He's a deviant named Higba.
ヒグバという修理屋。
Criminal mind. Some of my magisters have vanished from Driftwood lately, and I'm certain that fiend is The fiend's greed gave him away. He was peddling items that belonged to those missing from our ranks. He saw my men before they could seize him and fled.
Come on, can't I go play with the others?
No can do, chickadee.
Hardly. By all accounts, he seemed like just another... No matter. He'll face justice either way. If you catch sight of that dog, tell me or my men at once. Understand? There might even be a reward in it for you.
なんか言えることあったっけ？
Well, do you know anything?
何もないっす。
Wasting my time then.
すいませんでした。そういえば、この巻物使ってないな。まあ、いっか。
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
休憩してるんだ。
What? Oh no. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately. They'll raise the alert. Go. Now.
人使いが荒いな。あ、休憩時間ならしょうがない。
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs loudly, and suddenly...
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I haven't
奴らって誰ですか？
Well, I'm ready. Why whoever's snatching Magisters off the
1
street?
週間で6人消えている。
Waving you away, she cranes her neck to scan all around her, jaw clenched and eyes flickering.
魅惑の矢。
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
義務中に居眠りするなって怒られてる。
Oh, damn, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers.
Everything's falling into place. All I need to do is
階段
watch.
階段あ、オッケー。火力もあったけど、歓迎はされてませんね。多分一通り回ったよね。なんかいろいろクエストっぽいのはあったけど、結局なんか下に行けなかった。で、できることがないっていう。適当に歩いてみるか。
Let it be known henceforth to each and in the absence of our beloved Alexander, as were let fly by the perfidious lizards of the ancient empire, the divine order of Lucian is now Dallas, Hammer of the Divine. The Hammer shall take counsel from Hail to the Hammer.
Dallas leads the order. Lucian rolling his grave. The dead don't care. It's the living who should be fearful.
Blessings of the divine upon you, good sir. My husband and I were just sitting down for a picnic under the sun. We haven't much
time, お金
but would you care to join us?
お金要求されるやつよ。
In a hurry, are you? And you eat to arcs like we are? Oh, we wouldn't miss Lucian's day for the world. Oh, but you must visit the cathedral, please do. The more people listen to me going on and on, even though you told me you haven't.
なんか戦闘になっても対処はできそうな気がするけど。魔法屋かな。
My word, but you do look exhausted. Have at it. Got yourself situated.
おー。スキルブックがいっぱいな。テレポーテーション。お金がない。お金がねー。物のナメクジを召喚する。金がない。
You needing supplies? I'd stock up nothing more.
ああ、こっちにも。永遠の扉。永遠への扉。ああ。魔法防御完全回復。へえ。めっちゃすごいじゃん。こういうの欲しいよな、多分。
Until later then.
The carved figure is a resplendence. Your touch creates a ripple across. War's a brewing, my friend, and we special prices for you. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
リコシェ欲しいな。お金がない。お金がねえ。フェニックスなんちゃら。あ、いやー、これ欲しいな。お金がねえ。リコシェとフェニックスダイブ欲しいな。ちょっと諦めるか。あれ？バランどこ行った？イファンが。
If and Ben Mez does our living breeze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the door with you and no mistake. 'Who could forget? Best night's business the healer had in. Nah, come on. Back into a cage.
やだ。これでいこう。ウィンクして、彼女があなたを閉じ込めて人一人だけのものにしたいのはお見通しだという。失敗した。お前のちんけな宝目は私には通じないと弁明。違いなくお前だ。もう一回チャレンジするか。きち。これでいくか。失敗した。これ全然無理だな。小銭をじゃらじゃらする。いくらだ？お金出したくねえ。合理的な量を差し出す。
so little.
そんなに少ないのか
Think about your stinginess at leisure in a prison cell.
抵抗する。
Oh, that's it.
戦闘になったー。あれ、敵何体いる？マギステルベラ。沈黙の番人。4体か。もうすぐ戦闘になるんだ。とりあえず近寄って、殴るか。なんか僕のヒットポイント減ってるんですが。23だから、これで自粛にはできる。レッドプリンスちゃんは、転倒させたい。よいしょ。あと攻撃でいいかな。出たー、フェニックスライム。いいなー、フェニックスライム。いてー。一気に削られたな。とりあえず一体倒したいから、バックスラッシュの範囲内であることを確認した上で、サクリファイス。で、バックスラッシュ。で、殴る。ミスってる。何してんの？いけるか？よし。素晴らしい。ああ、弓使いか。イファンはまずエンカレッジする。で、マギス。あ、これは無視で、一旦無視で。近い方の番人をやるか。あ、で、3人とも、3人じゃない、レンジャーばっかりだな。回復しないとまずい。自分は、プル。いや。いて。ペトリファイタッチ。よし。セミルに防御回復。で、自分にシールド回復。終了。 で、レッドプリンス回復しないとまずいな。クロロフォルムで一旦飛ばすか。いやでも、どうしようかな。こっちに投げたいけど、遠いのか。こっちは魔法防御削りきれない。一旦飛ばして、他の殴るか。あ、いや、いいや、やめた。鶏にすればいいや。2番は、繋ぐか。なんでミスんので、一旦鶏にして、無力にしよう。その上で殴る。ねえ。回避高いな、こいつ。回避高いんだ。そしたら、燃やしたか。で、痛すぎる。回復できない。人は届かないでしょ。こっちに睡眠入れたいな。やべ、殴れる。はい、か。リファンは、ちょっと回復して、遠い。で、80% なんだよな。動かない。岩投げとくか。だい。や、鳥いけるか？いけるね。いけない。まあいいや。 76。できれば、ここまで突進したいけどダメ。殴るか。よし。こっちは、セビルさんに任せるから、僕はこっちに行く。ほら、殴りに行くぞ。よし。倒された。回避高いなぁ。届かないから、こっちに行くか。両方届かない。両方届かない。倒しやすい方を倒すか。今誰殴った？あ、イファンか。びっくりした。届かない。なぜ届かないの？ああ。翼生やすか。で、一気に飛べる。シュワッチ。そして殴る。あ、逃げられた。逃げられた。やべえ。超痛え。回復。回復。可能なら、ちょっと厳しいな。届くか。意外と届かない。じゃあ倒せないしか。届かないし。そい。あとに。もう殴りましょう。よし。あと、マギステルベラだけ。回復したいっすけど、回復使えない。ああ、転倒させてもよかったな。まあいいや、助かった。 ベトリファイタッチして、あ、やべえ。しまった。魔法防御が、まだ有効だった。邪魔だな。自分が邪魔でいい。攻撃しづらい。よし、これで転倒させる。で終わるかな。勝った。勝ったけど、何の戦闘だったんだ、これ。何の戦闘だったの。
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
The dog lies there quietly,
Dusty.
clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost. Got a pain in the neck.
胃が痛い。
Pain in the neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls. The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. The dog goes to bite your hand.
Hey, I feel
Oh.
okay. Thanks.
解決した。
Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go.
誰が彼に首輪をつけたのか尋ねる。
Master did.
ご主人だよ。
Huh? Wait a minute.
He turns to his master.
You bad man,
お
you.
前悪いやつだ。
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away. God damn it. How was my life?
俺の仕事だった。
Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm a no. You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
なんだこれ。全部嫌だ。この選択肢。立ち去るか。
Go on and get lost, you freeloader. I'm working it.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
とりあえず回復して今日は終わりにするか。ちょっと、なぜ街中で戦闘になっちゃったのか。いまいちよくわかんないけど。イファンが痛すぎか。有名人なのか。
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't
come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
よし。ガードした。あ、ウエストがいっぱいあるのはよくわかった。
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
まあ、とりあえず。マップの探索しますか。次回は。スキルとか欲しいけど、何が買い我慢しよう。今日はおしまい。ということで、ありがとうございました。失礼します。